What's up, badass? It's McSmuff here, and today we're gonna try and continue the series of Free the Beast Academy. In this episode, I want to work with just automation, gain resources, because obviously we need a lot of wood and different things, right? And also, a little bit back, we got these hopping bonsai pots, right? So I thought, you know what, might as well put this to use, because I got it for free, so might as well still, put it to use. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to just have a tree farm going, something small. And also I want to expand out back out here with trees, because every 30 seconds it produces, using these sticks, it produces 5RF, which goes and fills this up, which this is always filled, but it's gonna be something to really don't make sense to be automated. So I figured I'd do this. I make iron chests. Iron chest. There we are. Hopping bonsai pot, which is gonna be bonsai pot and hopper. Alright. There we are. And basically over here, soil. Alright. So I'm gonna see how these do. Because I don't believe that I actually have to, I believe automatically, yeah, just put it in there, so. Yeah, it just keeps going. Put some saplings in here. But I believe it just actually. I'm gonna do one thing, I'm gonna put some, bird saplings in one. So this will just be bird saplings. So then yeah, let's have this not be set for the most part, and then this will be just resources collected from there. But basically, that solves one problem, which is trees. So I don't have to mine any more trees unless they're in my way. So if there was a way to make this speed up, I'll look that up. I doubt there is. So I can basically finish my house soon. But I did some off-camera stuff, which was basically just gather resources. And then I just made a casting basin and a little crate in here, so I can fill this up with stuff. Because it just makes it easier to drain. So yeah. I don't believe there's, that's not more cooking, huh? Yeah, no. So it makes it easier. And then also on top of that, I get to duplicate some ores, because I need this mod pack is really, I don't believe there's any way besides the laser, right? Yeah, laser, which will allow me to turn RF into ores, which I'm not sure if it's going to be having me, I'm not sure if it'll have me turn a block, like I had to put stone down and then mine it, Look at whatever it was, but yeah. So yeah, but let me see what I can do here. Cause one thing I need to make is I need to work on power. That's what I want to work on is power. Because having a lot of power is nice, honestly. Or at least having it infinite. I mean, I believe I'm able to do that because I need this. I need a bucket or a couple buckets. This can go in there. I'll also need the steam dynamo. That's some flux stock. Actually, is there any other flux stocks I can make? Has no residual capacitance. Okay, so how much is that? Cryostabilize. I have to put some gelled cryolithium. Bliss powder, which I can make in. Oh, okay, yeah, I know exactly how to do this then. This will be fun. I'll have to do this later, but I'll wait on a line because I have to have a way to make. I have to make a way to make snowballs automatically, and then I can use item flux ducts to move stuff. So basically, then I'm going to need a latex processing unit, I believe it is. And then I'm going to need silver, stone. Let me see. Dynamo. Pressing dynamo. Tin redstone. Yep. Alright, so this tree fluid extraction and latex processing units are actually for getting latex. Pretty sure, right? Latex. Yeah, latex. So this just produces latex, which we'll get, but it's not important to what we're doing here. Because what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get what are we gonna do? We're gonna make an infinite power source basically, which is renewable, which involves a compression dynamo, the steam dynamo, this aqueous accumulator, and then what we're gonna have to make is this it's gonna be a boreal extractor, alright, which involves us making a device frame. And then we're gonna have to put all this in there to make that. And I'm pretty sure we need a couple more. We're missing copper, damn it. Let's make one for now, and then I'll make it enlarge it later. And then also I need to make some fluid ducts. It's just glass and copper, but we'll need a few of them. Alright, and then we're also gonna need jeez, what was this used for? What could it have been? Oh, fractioning still. Yeah, fractioning still. I need Constantine, which just makes, oh shit, it's getting dark. Actually, yeah, the dark. Constantine, which is made with copper and nickel, And what that does there is we're just gonna have it where it's that does there is it makes the geez, what is it? The gears. And I'm happy I didn't start it, really. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, actually, yeah. Once this fills up, yeah, then we can just let this go. And then this was empty. But we just need like one block. The thing is, the block takes forever. Like, we already have one gear. I always make extra, because in the future I'm probably gonna need more. And eventually I can just make it where everything's just automatically being reduced. Extremely. Alright, so... Alright, so we need that. Jeez. What was it? Fraction still. There we are. Need nickel, apparently. Damn it. 10 bib. And then we need nickel to make a gear. Like, God, you have just enough nickel. Thank God. Alright, and then we got a fraction show. Alright. And then that's all we need, really. For now, at least. So let me see. Yeah, that's all we need. Alright, so basically we just gotta break down these trees. Have some room. Alright, so basically we're gonna make a 2. Okay, damn it. Missed. Made a 2x2 tree. Now, this does have a lot of leaves, but we don't actually need all the leaves on here. But we do need to keep some that's on here. But we'll take care of that later. So anyways, we need to... Now it's important that it has... no, that's the wrong one. Now we have this, right? And what this will do is it will front, top, side, back. Yeah, resin, alright. That's output. Output, okay. That's resin, right? So basically what it's going to do is it is going to I'll make a shovel in a bit. Just my little pit. Alright, so there has to be a dirt block underneath the tree, and it has to have some leaves, although it doesn't need all its leaves for it to start filling up with the resin. Alright, so it just needs the one block though, so it's just lucky. Because I can go over here, put that down, So when I have a boil extractor over here, then what it's gonna do is kind of extract resin from all these sides. Alright, so that's be that for the future one. This is gonna go up there, and we don't need our corners, but still. Damn it. Alright, and I need more fluid ducts. Rip. Alright, so connect the system, that side, this side. Go over here and there, so. Alright, basically this will go into this, which will slowly be filling up with the resin that's coming in. When I put this to export, so basically this will be intake, and this will be, alright. And one thing I forgot to make was a wrench. God damn. It's like I forget everything. Alright. Alright. So let me see. Alright, so ouch. Alright, so this is gonna come into here. This compression stamina is gonna come right here. And I got to move this one block over actually. Damn. Yeah, this looks like it. Alright. We gotta have fluid ducts, so bip. And bip. Bip, bip. Bip. Alright. And then we gotta have flux ducts right here. Power industry these. Alright. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to make a Minecraft tutorial. And I'll sleep and get back to this in a minute. Alright, so it's gonna be filled. These were up with water. Yep, that's when that was up with water, so it's gonna fill up. So this is gonna start filling this up with resin any minute now. And it's gonna start this up. But when it fills up with resin, it's gonna need power, so that's what I got these sticks out for. Alright. And I thought I'd need the crescent hammer to change the rotations of these dynamos, but they fixed that, I guess. Like I just did. Guys, basically. Alright, so this should be filling up. Yeah, it's filling up, alright. So this is gonna need power, so I only need 3 sticks to power it. Right? Is this not gonna take sticks? Nope, just take wood. Yeah, I'll take wood. So I guess I'll power that, and it's gonna go into this to power this, and this should have enough to make this. Let's make this output, and this back part has to also be output. That didn't take that output. Alright, so anyways. This is gonna get enough resin. And it's gonna start making these it does get enough resin. I should make more of these burl extractors real quick. It's gonna start making these bits of resin. I don't know if it's gonna show up in here. Yeah. It's actually already started to be done. Anyways, I'm gonna put the rest of this in there just to get this, because this actually doesn't have enough resin in there, so I have to make more of these boral extractors real quick. So basically, let's go up here, have this be outtake. Turn the rest of these off so they aren't doing anything. No funny business. And this will be outtake. This will be out. This will be out. This will be out. Oh shit. There we go. Oh shit. There we are. Got 11 a hammer. It's a crescent hammer. Alright, so this should be. Anyway, every time it gets anything, it's gonna start filling this up, right? Then look at this. This is making some, yeah, see, it's making resin. Or rosin. Rosin. It's making that rosin, which produces 8,000. So, if I provide some coal or something like that, I can make, 240,000 or 400,000 RF, But this thing right here, it just goes on temporary. Or I mean infinitely. See? It's gonna fill off. It starts filling up. It's gonna fill up. Right. It's already ahead on this. This, it burns tree oil to produce power, right? So basically, talk about leadstone. Go up one. Yeah, go up. Nah, fuck that. Alright. Alright, so we go over here a little more. I'm gonna make a bunch of these energy cells because with energy cells, I'm gonna have it store a bunch of energy. Because honestly, that makes sense. To have just constantly build up energy, and then if need be, I can break an energy cell for me. Okay, so I've made the energy cells, and basically it's just gonna look like this, just a bit. There. It's all input right now. Yeah, it's just taking input, it's taking input. See. This can hold 2 million RF, right? ECs can hold 2 million RF. And in conclusion, oh wait, did this run out of power? No, it's gonna fill up. And when it has enough, then it'll make it. So you see. So I got 8 mil power I can store, not including what's in here. Or what's in here. The only thing here is why is this not working? There we go. That works. Why not? This should be working. Not every tree will be productive. But then they axe. Put fertilizer. Okay, let me see how I make a quick fertilizer. I don't have plastic yet because I need dry rubber. That comes next though. That's weird this isn't working. But it does take a while, yeah. It is slowed down kind of. But that's like infinite, so it's gonna just continuously do that as long as I'm in the world. So it's not that hard. Or it's not gonna be as hard for me to. I don't have to worry about power really for a little bit. However, I am gonna take some of these blocks and put it in there to store up some power. And then there you go, build up some RF, some rosin. So it takes 1,000 build blocks basically. It has enough RF in it to work. So when this is done, yeah, burn that. Thing is, it's constantly gonna be burning. That's the thing. So it's instantly gonna fill this up, and then it's gonna fill this up, where it's gonna be able to work. And then once this works, then it's gonna just send it all. These dynamos are gonna send the extra RF to these. So each of these are 2 mil. So basically, it's 8 mil that's gonna be stored, and I'll be able to expand it up to from here over, because I don't want to have these blocks touching these blocks. So basically, I have 8, 16, 32, 48, no, 32, 40 mil RF stored at once, which means that if I ever have I can run it off under the line, like I just can off a line like this to go with other machines, so it can just work, and I don't have to have this running. Although this is gonna stay here because it's nice. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm probably just gonna put another 2x2, like right here, and just keep expanding 2x2s till like right here. Just have them running off this. So it's gonna keep going it. So it's just gonna be extracting constantly, basically, to make it all easier on this machine, which will make it just fill up real fast. I'll come back when I do that. So everything should all be in order. Yeah, everything's outputting. And I have 2 of these going off, so in the future I should have to have at least a 3rd one going. And if I want to, I can probably have up to like, well, it's infinite, so I don't actually have a cap on it. It's just how much I want to really make. But I can probably have at least a couple, probably a max in this area, probably 6. If I want to like just keep heading that way and a little over some, have a couple rows going, so that'd be a lot of power. That will be around the time that I do zirconium, or at least start zirconium, because I believe like in order to charge an ingot, it takes out like 200,000 RF just to charge. So that would be that's a big thing to do. So I don't believe that's gonna be something. But I feel like that's a good time to end the video here, because I literally have solved a future power problem. Because this is, how much does that have? 240k, 215k, 265k, 240k RF. And I didn't even include like if I have to tap this energy cell, I can. So like, yeah, I mean, so I'm gonna fill this. I'll fill this energy cell up. 2 mil, easy. I mean, I have the extra wood, but in the short time, it's gonna, like, if I turn off inputs on this, I can probably I have 875k, and this has been running a couple times. Because this actually has been filling up as I've been offline, doing off-camera work, like mining, and then doing on-camera work on top of that. That's gonna be, or that, to get there with this pitiful fuel generator is gonna be, that's a lot basically. But I already have, at least in the short time I've been recording, probably like 30 minutes, I already have what took hours to get with this pitiful generator. And that isn't even talking about how it's still kind of going. So on top of that, it's generating as it's using. So I believe this is a really good win, and it's gonna be really useful. Although it may not be the most efficient in the long run, it's really efficient for current times. And I think if I have a future series I'll probably pull this back because this is gonna be really useful, especially when if I have like a high power stuff. This at least can be good backup power. But like I said, that's probably a good time to end the video here. I hope you guys have a good time. I hope you guys had a. Anyways, it's getting dark, and it seems like a good time to end the video here. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video and watching me build this. Hope you learned something new. And as usual, badasses, have a good one and take care. Alright, so a little bonus pot video to this. The energy cells filled up with 2 mil. Actually, pretty fast. However, the thing here is the fraction cell will fill up with trial way before it fills up with resins. And the reason there is because I didn't put servos. I didn't put a servo on the back of here to tell the fluid that's come this trio where it goes. So I literally have a portable tank that has like 20 buckets worth of trio in here, because it doesn't like know to fill up. So I literally have to actually have to go in there with buckets for a minute there. I also added an extra compression dynamo here, and then I also added another 2x2 tree, which does kind of, I'm really low on copper. However, it's not that I have been mining, so I need to do a couple more hours of off camera mining just to kind of get some of this some of the materials up, so I'm able to make machines that you can use this power. But besides that, it's really the only update I have, really. Oh yeah, I completed a quest. Nice. Didn't know that was a thing. Reinforce. Pulls distant items to fluids into itself. That's nice. Also, apparently there's a quest for fluid ducts. So that's a quest. And I'm gonna get a bunch of fluid ducts. I didn't need all those fluid ducts in here before, because I now have, like, I stack, just cause. Now I need to make an item duct. Which, tin, lead, tin. Or, I need to make hardened glass. Yeah. Any? No. Let me see. Protheum dust. I need to go to the nether, basically, to make the non-opaque one. So I'll make the tin, lead, tin. Alright, easy. So lead, tin, lead. Nope, other way around. There we go. That's a quest done. I'm gonna get a bunch of the non-opaque ones for free. Nice. Now I need to make a. I am not gonna make this anytime soon. Never mind. I was gonna make a. I want to make a storage thing for my. Yeah, that's. Oh. Can I make this without the hardened glass? Like I make glass in an induction smelter with. No. Doesn't appear so. So. That sucks. But yeah, I completed a couple quests. Nice. Yeah, no. Oh, damn. Alright, so now then I'll be able to make this actually a thing. So. Just gonna remove this. And then I have servo. So bit. This is going to use MBT. I just need an extra one. This should be able to. Oh. I don't know what this means. What's MBT? I don't know. But let me see. 2200, let me see if it goes up.